I'm Amy Schreier, your BPA State Parliamentarian, and today we will be looking at the very important topic of how to sew a button on after it's fallen off. What you need. Number 1, the broken garment. Number 2, button. 3, a good needle. And 4, thread. And scissors too, but that's a given. For this example, I'm going to use white thread. However, depending on the color of the blazer or any other garment, use the appropriate and color coordinating thread. So, to start, take a moderate amount of thread, just enough so you can get through the job. I usually like to use an arm's length, but whatever works for you. Then, how I like to knot it is I lay the thread on my index finger, hold it with my thumb, wrap it around once and twice, and kind of roll it together. And this is to create the knot, and pull it tight. You should have a knot. It might take a couple tries, but that's in practice. So to thread the needle, find your needle here. And this may take a couple tries, but it's worth it. And there. Now we're ready to begin. So, now that we have our nicely threaded needle, we can begin to sew the button. So, I like to have some of my fingers underneath the fabric, and my thumb on top. My thumb will hold the button in place. This is very important. You kind of want to put the button about where it should be, otherwise you're going to end up with a really funny looking sewing job after you're done. So, on the flip side, you're going to you have your knotted thread, you're going to push the needle through and up through one of the button's holes. It should stay. Then you can either go across or next to it. I like going across, but whatever you want to do, as long as you don't go back through the same hole. So you go under again. Then after you go under, flip it over, find the next hole. It's kind of a trial and error thing, but you'll eventually find it. Pull it through. Going down. And up. Like I said, it's kind of trial and error. Across. Pull it through. Up. Down. So, after you have sewn it enough times where you can pull on the button and it won't fall off, usually about 8 to 10 times, we're ready to tie the knot. So make sure your thread is on the underside of the fabric. What I like to do is go under a few of my stitches, 1 or 2, pull the needle through those stitches. Don't pull it all the way. Pull the needle back through that loop, and it should create a knot. And do it again just to make sure. Make sure you don't get any fabric caught in the needle as you're doing this. Pull it through the threads, but not all the way. Needle through that thread and pull it tight. And there you have it. So, now that the hardest parts are over, we can do the finishing touches. Snip our threads. After we complete all of the knots, you can do as many as you want. Put the needle in a safe place. I like my pin cushion. And we should be good. Double check to make sure that it's there. And you have just now sewn a button. Minnesota Mike and I hope you found this video helpful and can pass it along to all of your friends so that you can all learn how to sew buttons successfully, so the next time you have an emergency appear where your button has fallen off tragically, you know how to solve it. Thank you!